Hey friends, it's Lori. Welcome back to The Generous Pour, where we're saving smarter, spending intentionally, and pouring into a life we love. Today we're wrapping up January week number 4 with a cash unstuffing, and at the same time looking ahead to February week number 1 with a fresh budget and a weekly check-in. I am filming this on Friday, and tomorrow I'll be back for our February week number 1 cash stuffing. So this video is really a bridge between where we've been and where we're going. First of all, I cannot believe it's already February. January felt long and short at the same time, and suddenly we're here. This moment, looking back 1 week and forward 1 week, is something I learned not to skip. It keeps me from feeling reactive with my money and helps me stay grounded. So that's what I'm doing today. It's nothing dramatic. Just check in, see what's going on, what we did in the last week, things that popped up, things that, didn't. And it just sort of just keeps me on track. And so that, a month from now, I'm like, I don't wonder what exactly happened at either at the beginning of the month or the middle of the month, that these weekly check-ins really are important. So let's start with our cash unstuffing. And let me grab so this is in my planner and this is my spending tracker. I did a lot of spending last week. We just had a lot of stuff going on. So let's unstuff what is in our wallet and see see where that takes us. While I'm doing this, I'm paying attention. I'm not judging myself. I'm just noticing. And those are one of those habits that quietly changes everything. Because like I've said in other videos, I could have looked at a prior week and go, I didn't spend anything. I didn't do X, Y, and Z. And then I look at my spending tracker and I'm like, well, my spending tracker doesn't lie. And so, the proof is here. Sometimes you just don't remember. And it's not that you're being, and it's not like you're, intentionally forgetting. You just forget. Sometimes those little $5 here, $5 there, you just don't remember until you kind of look at it and you're like, wow, actually, I did spend a lot. So that's what this is for me. So we are going to start off with Pearl, who is our Siberian Husky. She gets $30 every week, and that is for everything that she does, grooming, treats, all of it. So we'll check that off. Groceries, let me grab my calculator. Groceries is going to get, or I spent 37 plus 163. Oh, well, that was almost exactly. I hope I have, yep, so that's 200. So groceries, it was a spendy week. I found myself kind of going to the grocery store when I needed different things instead of doing kind of the one bulk shop. And that is a recipe always for me, at least for disaster. 31 I spent in an Etsy store. I got these little cloud cash trays, and I'm pretty excited about it. I don't know when they'll get here. It might be a while. Spending 4. And so we've got spending 31 and 4. Looks like that's it. That was also an Etsy purchase. So we have 35 and I have 55. So I will do 50 and take back a 20. Is that right? 55. Yeah, I think that's right. Jeez. Sometimes you never know with me. Okay. Now we're going to do home, and that was 21. So hopefully I have that in here. I didn't look to see if I had any change. So 21. I don't have any change. Let's go into out and about first. Let's put this in here so I don't forget which category it's for. Out and about. So out and about is 22. We got bagels. My son was here. There's this pop-up bagel place that we got. And then it was like a Saturday before a big storm. And so then we got wings out too. So that was 59. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Is that everything? Yeah, I guess that is 55 and 9. So out and about. And then let's go back to home. Is 21. So I need $4 back. Okay, so that works out. So 25 and 4 going back into home. Is that it for my cash envelopes? So we've got groceries, spending, home maintenance is coming out of a different one. Together, it doesn't look like we had anything. I think I moved that to a different category. Health, wellness, gifts, celebrate, and holiday. Okay, so that looks like that is it for that. Now we're going to go into where? Oh, here they are. Okay, so this one is going to be, and I think I'm going to have to make change for this. So let's go into this one first. High priority, because home maintenance is going to get, I'm taking out 125. So we have 125 is coming out of here. So 185 minus 125 is 60. And that's right. So now we have 60 in home maintenance. And man, we are just like leaning on our home maintenance. I don't even know why that wasn't a priority category for me from the beginning. Okay, health, I had a copay. Let's hope we have 25 in here. 20. All right, let me grab some fives and put this 20 back. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So we're going to take 25 out of here. And that is going to be for health. So now we have 1, 2, 50, 65. Uh, 25. 265, which is right. Okay, so we'll put that in here. It's like you stuff these envelopes, you don't want to use them, but you're like, well, that's what they're stuffing them. I'm stuffing them for. Okay, so wellness. I got a massage. Yeah, go me. Wellness is going to get 110. And it's 110. And so now it should have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. That's right. Okay. I love when my trackers are like, sometimes it's like $5 off, or you're like, what happened? So that's 110. And then gifts. A friend had a open house, kind of Christmas party, post Christmas party, kind of drinks and by the fire, and we brought a hostess gift. So that's what this is for. So my gifts category is gifting with no birthday or holiday. It's like thank you gifts, hostess gifts, teacher gifts, coach gifts, sympathy, thinking of you, kind of stuff like that. So that's what my gifts are. And so I'm going to take out 25, and it looks like I'm going to have to break this. So we need 75. So let's do, so 50, 60, and then I'll do, so we have 50, so we'll take this 100 back to the bank. So 50, 60, 70, so we're going to take out, gifts was 25, so pull that right there. So we have 75 left, and that goes in there. And then celebrate, I'm taking out 100, and celebrate is, milestones, minus 100, so it's going to be 5 left. Celebrate is milestones or big life moments, graduations, weddings, showers, engagements, anniversaries, new job, the big wins. And our niece graduated from college, and we sent her a gift card for college graduation. So that's what that is. And then our last one is going to be our holiday next up. And this one we might have to break as well. Yep. So we're going to do 50, 60, 70. How much did I do? So 75. This one was for, so we'll take this 100 out. And this is already in the bank. I don't like it to kind of sit in my, so we're going to pull out 50, 60, 75, and that'll leave us 125 left in Valentine's Day. I sent all of our boys a Valentine's care package. And so it was around $25 per person with shipping stuff to them. So I put that in the Valentine's because it was a Valentine's candy, chocolates, different things like that. So let's count this up and see what we should have over in the corner. So we should have 805. So let's do this. 25, 110, 5, 20, 20. Okay, so here we go. So we have let me do this. 1, 2, 3, 50, 70, 90, 410, 430, 440, 50, 60. So 460. So we should have 345 over here. So we have 200. And then we should have 145. So minus 100, 20, 30, 45. That is it. So we have this going back to the bank. So we have 345 going back to the bank. Let me grab that. I'm glad when that works out. Oh my God, it's so nice. It's it's crazy. Sometimes you're like, I hope this works out at the end because there was a lot of spending last week, and I want to make sure that I'm always making sure that this is going back to the bank to pay my credit card because I did not want to go back into credit card debt. I'm like, feels like a trigger. Okay, so I will wipe that off and we'll start new. This will go, this money right here from my cash flowing sheet will get transferred from my high yield savings account into, because I have buckets in my high yield savings account. So whenever I do a budget and I allocate certain money to different categories, my sinking funds, I move that money into those categories in my high yield savings account. And so what I will do is I will take from those buckets and move it right back into my checking account to pay this credit card bill. It's really simple. It takes a couple of extra steps, but it's so worth it. It's really so worth it. So let's grab, now that that's done, let's grab, I'm not going to be doing my weekly wallet tracker this moment. We'll do that tomorrow. Let's grab our cash planning sheet. So we are going to go through and budget. We are going to be budgeting this week $17.20, and let's grab this. Hopefully you can see. In fact, we don't even need that anymore. So we'll do groceries is going to get $2.50. Its usual $2.50. Spending will get $75. Home we'll get, I think I reduced it to $25 this week. Out and about is going to get $75. I am thinking about the beginning of the month front loading this because I just kind of want a bigger set. Pearl's going to get her usual 30. Generosity, this is micro giving, so it's not our big giving. It's going to get 10. And then our buffer is going to get 25, even though I might start reducing that, taking that out. So we have 250, 75, 25, and 25. So 490 is going into our wallet. Whoops, put that right there. So 490 is going into our wallet. And that is going to do it for that. It's getting very hard to buy groceries for what I've allocated, but I just have to really plan ahead and make sure that you know, I'm planning and I'm not doing these little small trips, which I did last week, and it wasn't good. Because the small trips are like you pick up little things and then you add additional things. My brother only does he only does store pickup, and he's like, I don't walk around the grocery store anymore because, and I don't see things that I don't need. And so he might pay a little bit more for that convenience, but he's saving a lot more because he's not, you know, impulse spending. So I don't know. Okay, home maintenance is going to get 50. Yard and garden is going to get 20. That's 75. Health always gets 25. It's like I use it, I put it back. I use it, I put it back. House deposit, I'm going to be pumping this up because we are going to be, summer is going to be here before we know it. Travel is going to get 50. Wellness, I'm going to skip this month or this week. Hobbies, I'm going to skip. Giving, I'm going to put 40. I am going to be doing this only twice a month, and that is going to do it for that binder. My son, again, is running the Boston Marathon, and so we're trying to give him, you know, as much as we can for his donation page. Okay, boys. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. These are our 3 boys, and I'm going to do 60. And then birthdays is going to get, we don't have another birthday coming up until March. So I'm going to do 25. Just because I want to build it up to 300. And it's hard to do that if I'm only stuffing it twice a month. Gifts, we're going to do 5. Am I doing celebrate? Yes. And again, celebrate are the milestones and big life moments. I'm going to do 5. Seasonal activities, I'm going to do 20 because it's got nothing in it. Together is not going to get anything. Holiday, I feel like we're getting under the gun on this Valentine's. So holiday is going to get 40. On deck, we'll do next Thanksgiving is going to get 20, and Christmas is going to get 100. All right, so let's do this. So 125. Okay, so that's 755 plus 490. So this is okay, so 1245. Okay, so now we have our 2026 binder. These are my savings. I'll just put that right there. 2026 is getting 150. That is my emergency fund and my 1 month ahead. My winter binder is getting winter. We are going to do 100. Reducing that. So we've got plus 100, plus 150. Okay. Travel is going to get 65. Travel is going to get 65. My 5K and my 10K are both going to get 50. So that is going to be 100. So we have 50 left. And so I'm going to roll, let's see in here. I'm going to roll my, and then we might pump up another category because right now we are on 7. So 7, and let's see what we get. Let's move this in here. You know what? 44. Okay, so let's put my 50 envelope is 44. So we have $16 left. Let's count this up. Okay, so we have 250. Okay, so we have 16 left. That's right. Okay, so let's do, so 16. Let's put, I'm thinking about putting it in my, into my winter. So I'm going to do it here. So we're going to put, instead of 100, we're going to do 116. Whoops. Okay. So that should do it. Let's do it again. 250. Oops. I think I messed something up. I missed something. 250. Oh, I did it again. Oh, well, I think this is 1720. I can't count this again. We're just going to go with it. We're going to go with that. I'm going to do the denominations off camera. We are going to close this up. You know, one thing that I've learned is that progress often looks quiet, but quiet progress is still progress. And when you stay consistent, even imperfectly, which is what I just did, you start to feel something shift. Less stress, more clarity, more trust in yourself. Like, I trust myself that these are my numbers. Tomorrow, I'll be cash stuffing February week number 1. And this planning is what makes that feel calm instead of chaotic. This is how the pieces work together. Unstuff, reflect, plan, and stuff. No rush, no pressure, just flow. And if you're watching this and feeling like your progress is slow, little moments, little amounts, little moments, small decisions matter. Consistency matters. But thank you for being here with me and doing this alongside with me. And if you like this video, please comment and subscribe. I'm grateful you're here. Until next time, keep saving smarter, spending intentionally, and pouring into life you love. I'll see you tomorrow for cash stuffing February number 1.